Hey, what's up, my friends? We are live. Thank you very much for joining me on this live stream. This is actually not exactly my first live stream, but definitely my first live stream in years of this kind. And this is a whole new setup that I have right now for this live stream that I've been working on. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. In the Eastern Standard Time, and it's like, man, why did I just start live streaming at 4 o'clock in the morning? Um, Basically, guys, because I feel excited. I'm so excited for this live stream, and I didn't want to wait until tomorrow. It's been a long time in the making. But anyway, let me tell you the point of this live stream today. Today we are working on mixing a song on Pro Tools. Okay. This is just a quick mixing session. And basically, in this mixing session, I have already started working on this mix. This mix, it's not a, we're not going to be starting from scratch. It's already been worked on. It's a basic mix. It's a good basic mix. But the artist, who is from Chicago, he said, hey man, we need to work on this song some more. It sounds good, it sounds okay, but the, I'm jumping back into the, and so you can see, you can hear everything that I have already done on the mix, and then I'm going to, after playing it, I'll jump into working on it.
Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes de mis piropos. Y cada vez que te miro, el mundo para de girar. Come over here, girl. Get close to me. Real close. Tony Serrot. Baby. En nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti, hasta la luna, baby, que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. You're beautiful. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. Dulce linda. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que ver. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Yo sé que te encanta. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh, yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti, que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. You're beautiful. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. Dulce linda. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo. Te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Te ves espectacular.
So you can hear that song has already been worked on, but I want to find a better groove for it, you know. And by the way, I did all of these edits when it comes to the beat switching.
Caminando al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Like that right there.
Una vez, oh yes, baby.
That beat stop.
Aquí contigo toda la noche. Quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
That it's just a matter of finding the right tonality, the right feel for this song. You know, it is a pop song, and so something that I ask myself is, so what type of pop song is it? Is it modern pop, older pop? You know, and I think older pop, but at the same time, hey, we're in 2024, and obviously, right? But we we don't want to recreate everything exactly as it was in the past, but it might need some of that flavor. And there's different ways of working on that, but let's see here. I'm just thinking about what I can do to the vocal tracks. It kind of has just the typical compressors on the auxiliary, which is an 1176. All right, but which it works on most songs, and it might work on this song too. But since we're going for we want a different flavor, we're gonna go ahead and switch that out. And I'm gonna go ahead and also switch out the compressors. Um, right now it has an RVox and an RComp on each track, and so I think that for this song, maybe RVox is too aggressive and too modern of a sound. So I took off the RComp. What can I replace the RVox with? You know what? I'm not gonna replace the RVox with anything. I'm gonna just take it off for now. And I do have the R compressor because I just think that too much compression on this track is probably not ideal on the vocals. And is just one of the default compressors that I use on practically everything, like, you know, most people, a lot of people. But I'm gonna go for the Fab Filter Pro C2. It's another go-to. And the reason for this one, because it's very transparent. And right now, I'm looking for something that will control the levels, but maybe not affect the sound very much. And then I'm going to continue working on the tonality.
Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes de mis piropos. Y cada vez que te miro,
setting the
el mundo
threshold,
para de girar. Come over here, girl.
ratio, attack,
Get close to me. Real close. Tony Serrot. Baby!
because in order for you to make sure that you don't have too many results that are unexpected, what you do is you let the compressor touch the vocals lightly.
Mami, me
So
encanta
just
cuando
how
te
this
ríes de mis
it's hitting the
piropos.
threshold right here,
Y
but
cada vez que te miro,
you
el
know it's
mundo.
not. Now what I have to do is put that same setting that I just used on this track with the Pro C2 on all of the other tracks. So now on all of the other tracks, I'm doing the same thing as far as taking off the RVox, the R compressor on each track. And then I have to go ahead to make sure that setting
Tú
is
eres mi
working.
vida. Tú eres mi vida. Tú eres mi vida.
Okay. I
Tú eres mi
wanted to touch
vida.
a little less.
Tú
There
eres
was
mi
too much
vida.
there, I think. Okay,
Tú
that's a
eres
better
mi
level.
vida.
That's a better level.
Aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre.
All right. Now I'm going to copy this compressor to each track. And the reason I want to copy over this compressor to each track for some type of uniform levels, uniformity, if that's a word. And then later on, you can continue adjusting if you want more individuality.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva.
I got the delays. And I need to clean or edit anything else.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, que siempre.
A little bit of dirt there, background noise, something fell in the booth or whatever.
Que siempre viva la.
Oh, that's the sound coming through the headphones. There's a little bit of headphone bleeding there. Although you probably won't hear it because of the music playing, but I try to clean it up as much as I can just to make sure.
La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el
Some producers or mixing engineers theorize that
termina.
that you don't need to clean up every little sound like I'm doing right now.
Que el destino siempre.
You know, like trying to clean as much background noise as I can, headphone bleed. Solo
Te llevo all the way, baby,
because
hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti.
For example, Chris Lord Algae, you know, I've seen him on videos say that he doesn't listen to the vocals on solo or a cappella
Hasta la luna.
because for him, if you cannot hear it with the music playing, or if the background noise doesn't interfere while the music is playing, then for him it doesn't matter.
Hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti. Hasta la luna, baby. Que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí.
But that's an artistic choice. And it's probably an old school. You get a more older school sound if you leave some of the background noise in, I guess. But for me personally, I feel like in order for me to stay competitive, in this game, the mixing, he can continue doing what he does because he's already rich and famous. So whatever he does is, you know, good for him.
Tengo que besarte. Te voy a besar. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. I'm gonna spoil you. Cada mes te ve espectacular. Espectacular. En ese dress esta noche que.
You know, Chris Lord Algae can afford to leave background noise in his recordings and when he's mixing, but I can't, because if I leave background noise in there, people are gonna be like, "Hey, what are you?" Different depending on who you are, I guess, whatever.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. Espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. I'm gonna make you mine. El undress, no vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. I wanna be with you so bad. Dime yes, me tienes caminando. Caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Yo sé que te encanta. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Tengo que flecharte. Una vez. Flecharte.
Let me clean.
Tengo que flecharte.
There we go.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una.
Alright, so that's a sound effect there I definitely want to work on. Where are these delays coming from? I have a plugin here. That's a delay plugin on the track.
Mina.
And some audio engineers get mad when they see me put delay and reverb plugins right on the track,
baby,
instead of an auxiliary.
Sin ti el mundo se para.
Let's just call it an
y no
aux.
gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino.
But it's whatever works for you, man. We gotta work on that sound right there. That's just not. It's not something. There's something there not sounding right. So we have to. Let's see. This is auto tune effects, and maybe if we just choose a different preset, it may possibly sound better. Okay, that's the Buddy preset, and I mean it already sounds better for me. Let's hear that, how that sounds together.
Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby.
I still think that there could be some improvement. There's something that we can do here.
Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo hasta
Okay, that's working right there. Now, what I want to make sure is that
que el
I feel like this needs a little more auto tune for
Que
the
el
sound
destino
to be better.
siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
And this is on. Guess what key it's on? I'm not even kidding with you. It's on A minor. Okay. All right. All right. It's not even funny, bro. Um. So what I want to do is actually add more auto tune on this song. I feel like it has some already. I think I've already applied some auto tune processing, but I'm gonna go ahead and add an auto tune plugin. I'm gonna use Auto Tune Access because it's a lightweight plugin. I'll copy it over to all the tracks, put it on A minor, and I'm just gonna put it on slow. It's possible that it could work on medium, but I'm not trying to go. I'm not feeling like too much auto tune on this track yet. I just want this auto tune to smooth it out, as they say. I'm copying it to each track. All right. Now I have the auto tune on each track.
Tony Serrot.
And I just put it on the slow.
Mina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
That's better, but for this track, I can probably use max auto tune. Let's see what this sounds like.
Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Okay,
que a ninguna.
that's working.
Me quedo
That
aquí
definitely sounds
contigo
better than
toda la
before.
noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Vos sos linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte, besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte,
Just want
girl.
to be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando.
You look so sexy in that
Al
dress.
revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
I'm so into you.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Te ves espectacular.
All right. I have this plugin I use called the NS1 from Waves. It is a popular plugin right now. It works really nice to reduce some of the background noise, so I just have to apply that one. I'm sure that's fine. All right, so one of the things that I want to do right now is I want to play with the delays. I know I can add some delays on some parts that would fit better in certain places than others to help the song flow a little better with its rhythm.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche.
The delays and the reverb, gonna hear it with the beat to hear what delays maybe could be better.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
So something I did with these ad-libs before
Hasta la luna, baby.
is that I added a distortion to kind of make it sound different and stand out, but right now, for some reason, I'm just not feeling it anymore for this song. To have that distortion there. I could possibly use a different type of distortion, another distortion plugin that may sound different from that one.
Hasta la luna, baby. Hasta la luna, baby. Hasta la luna, baby.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna switch it to this one.
Hasta la luna, baby.
That does have a little bit of distortion in there, but it's a little softer. Fab Filter Saturn. Alright.
Hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna.
Maybe even less drive.
Hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde.
Dulce linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es bella.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna
Esta noche
I'm gonna make you mine.
el undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I'm gonna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti. Aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro.
The main delays that I have in this song, I have an H delay, which I typically use, but I feel like it's this song is asking me for a different type of delay. I have different choices. Now I'm thinking about one of these delays that maybe sound a little more old school or different in some way. Let's see here. TC2290. Dynamic digital delay from TC Electronic. This one is pretty good. I've used it before. Works well. Let me see how it works on this track. Sync.
Aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Vos sos linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte, besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte,
Just wanna
girl.
be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando.
You look so sexy in that
Al
dress.
revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
I'm so into you.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Te ves espectacular.
All right, yeah. So I think that delay works better. That's kind of like just an ambience in the background. That changes the flavor of the song a little bit there. And for reverb, let's see here. This plugin is really cool. I really like this plugin, but maybe for this song, maybe it's not the right one. Not that it sounds horrible or anything. But let's see what else I can drum up here. I really like the 250 for certain songs. I'm not sure if it'll work on this song.
Es caminando, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti que a ninguna, me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
All right. Yeah, I like that. I like how that's going. So now I'm going to work on switching out this 1176 that's on the aux. Main vocal track, main vocal aux.
Tú eres mi vida, sin
bus
ti
track.
el mundo se para.
So instead of the 1176, let's see what else we got here. That might work good on this. You know what? I think that the Fairchild might work on this one. Fairchild definitely doesn't work on everything. Because the Fairchild is... when I've used it, I've noticed that it has a big effect. You know, it's not transparent. It really does, change the sound.
Siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre.
But this is one of those old classic old compressors that have always worked for certain type of songs where you really want a lot of control.
Siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Vos sos linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular.
Espectacular.
En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo
And I'm
que
just adjusting the
flecharte.
levels, looking for.
Una vez, oh yes.
Right now, it's hitting it very
Baby,
softly,
tú eres mi vida.
and I'm trying
Sin
for
ti el mundo
the.
se para y no gira.
I'm trying so that it
Que nuestro amor
doesn't,
que
the Fairchild
siempre,
doesn't hit the vocals
que
too
siempre
hard.
viva la
I really only
aventura
want the
contigo,
Fairchild to kind
baby,
of,
nunca
touch it
termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos
to
una.
control
Te
it,
llevo all the way,
but
baby, hasta la luna.
I'm really
Te prefiero
afraid
a
of the
ti.
Fairchild.
Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte, besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte,
Just
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Al revés,
Excuse me.
tus ojos me llaman, baby.
I need a cough button over here or something. Gotta have my cough button ready whenever I'm gonna cough. Anyway, okay. So I don't know if you can hear it. What the Fairchild is doing. All right, I'm gonna play it again. So you can hear the difference a little bit, and it is affecting it. It is affecting it. All right, hold on.
Siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
All right, let me disable the reverb so you can hear it better, because with all that reverb, it'll be hard to really distinguish the difference.
Siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre,
All right, so
siempre.
yeah, this is here it is without the Fairchild.
Siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo.
And then here it is with the Fairchild.
Que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
If you don't have a trained ear, if you're not used to kind of, hearing this stuff, you may not notice a big difference, but I can hear that it's kind of pushing the vocals down on certain parts, even though I'm trying to put it on the most gentle setting possible. But it's still, the Fairchild is just that strong.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués.
Man, this Fairchild is, it's not always the easiest to set, you know. It's not famous for being easy.
Y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva. Y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby,
Okay, there we
hasta
go.
la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Yeah, there we go.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
All right, I think I wasn't setting it right. Okay, now I'm actually, you know, I'm setting it better now. I'm gonna compare the levels with and without it.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular.
All right, so here's a comparison again. And let me hit it a little harder right here. Here's without it.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Here's with it.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver el undress.
Okay, I had to bring it back and hit it softer again. All right, let's hear that again. Here's without it.
Piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Here's with it.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Man, that's still too hard.
En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte.
I feel like the Fairchild's it's not working on this track, man. I tried the Fairchild, man. I'm sorry. I know some of you guys out there are big Fairchild fans. But I'm just not feeling it on this track, man. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not setting something right. I don't know. No, I just think that it's just a different style of song. Let's see what else I can try here. This is the Puig Child. Might work. Let me hear it.
Piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco. Piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. Piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco.
It's a big mistake. All right, little mistake. All right. I don't want to say I made a big mistake, but I did notice my de-esser is way too harsh on this, and this is definitely not helping the mix. So now I have to reset the de-esser. Actually, let me go ahead and switch out the de-esser from our de-esser by waves to the Fab filter de-esser. It just sounds like more natural. And
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor, que el destino siempre, siempre nos una.
yep, this de-esser works better. So now I'm gonna copy this de-esser to each track. Replacing my R de-esser.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
Oh, magic vocal.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se
There
para
we go.
y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca
Let's see
termina, que el destino siempre,
Do we want that
siempre
reverb
nos
in there?
una. Te llevo all the way,
That's
baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
No, that just sounds
que
like
a
a
ninguna.
ugly a cheap room reverb. That's not that good.
Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Nunca termina, que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
Oh, and you know what? I just noticed that on this mic mod plugin, it's it's modeling a Franken 250. Some out there might know. If I look it up, I can probably find it. But what I think would work better for this song would be another microphone, another model of a mic modeler. And so we could try the numeric 67, which would be modeling the Neumann. Is it Funkin 47? Okay, that's modeling a Telefunken microphone. All right, I'm gonna go with the 67. And I'm gonna copy that. Oh, no, that's the only track with it. All right, let's see.
Siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina.
Okay. That was a very slight change. I'm sure, most people wouldn't even notice some of these slight changes. adds up in total, you know. And so I know that every single little change I'm doing is going to it is making a difference in the end. But you probably need some experience in working in this to be able to have that type of to know what's going to really make a difference or not and how you want it to be.
Suna, te llevo all the way, baby.
One, two, 1, 2. It looks like my
Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes. Here, girl, get close to me, real close. Tony Serrot. Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti, que a ninguna, me quedo aquí con en inglés, amoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. En la dress nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes. Tus ojos me llaman a mí. Otra vez solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura
Alright.
contigo,
I had to change my batteries on my wireless microphone transmitter. Got the old batteries out, put new batteries in. That's why the pros when dealing with wireless audio, they always change the batteries before the show even begins. I'm like, nah, man. I'm gonna use my batteries all the way until when they stop working, and then I'll replace them. So these sunglasses, if someone's wondering why, you might be wondering why I'm wearing these sunglasses. So it doesn't hurt my because I'm looking at computer screens all day. And it tends to take a toll on your eyes eventually. And it helps with just the brightness so it doesn't sting as much. So anyway, you gotta get UV glasses with UV protection for it to help. I'm hearing some vocals that are out of balance. All right, so I'm gonna go through the song one more time, all the way through, but now some of these vocals just out of balance, man. And start making those adjustments, and then I'll be able to, move along quicker after that.
Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes de mis piropos. Y cada vez que te miro, el mundo para de girar. Come over here, girl. Get close to me. Real. Tony Serrot. Baby, tú eres mi vida.
Okay, like, what was that, bro? Why did that just fucking, sound like it came out of nowhere? Makes no sense.
Baby,
Okay, so that was on the wrong track.
Tony Serrot. Baby, tú eres mi vida.
Okay, that still sounds like that. What's going on here, buddy? You're making me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Plus 1, 2.
Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti, baby. Tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que no, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira.
Man, this compressor wasn't sounding like this before. Now it's sounding like it's all over the place.
Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. There's a compressor somewhere around here that's not helping. Has to be readjusted.
Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que
It's not supposed to sound like that. So now I'm in the process of elimination to see what is the culprit.
Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre. Tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor. Tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para. Tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para. Tú eres mi vida. Tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para.
I'm readjusting the compressor, the Pro C2 on the track to see if that helps. I don't have any other compressor enabled right now. I'm just narrowing down the possibilities here.
Baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira.
You know, something that can cause this type of challenge is if the artist is coming in and out, getting close to the microphone and far away a lot, because when the artist is close to the microphone, there's a lot of the bass in the artist's voice is coming through stronger when you're closer to the microphone. And so a lot of artists, they want to put a lot of energy into it, so they move around sometimes on the microphone, and that will make it more challenging to mix because the sound is morphing while you're listening to it.
Baby, tú eres mi vida.
So, I'm not 100% sure if that's what happened here, but what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna cut a little bit more of the low end on the vocal, the individual tracks. And then I may need to put a multiband compressor on every track for this song. And I don't always do that, but when I hear that a song is like, it needs a lot of control, that's one of the things I go for.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
So when I adjusted the attack and release on the compressor, it's definitely sounding better. So that may have been part of what was throwing it off. Since I only have one compressor on there right now, there's not a lot of control going on. But what you want to do is, to get a result at the end, you want to have as much control possible with the least amount of compression. And then you slowly add compression after that to shape the sound. And all right, so now I'm going to add multiband compression. I'm going to do this for the individual tracks. All right. So now I'm just going to set the multiband compressor.
Luna, te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar con.
That's making a big difference on the overall balance. So it's, it just sounds more balanced overall regarding the frequencies, and I kind of like the way it sounds right now in its default settings.
Una, me quedo aquí con.
If I hit this harder, it may not sound as good.
Una, me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Tengo que besarte. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
De-esser as well. Maybe the new de-esser was hitting too hard as well.
Siempre viva la aventura contigo.
I'm going to copy this multiband compressor over to each channel. because I can do that on each channel because I make sure that what I do is when I'm mixing, I try to make sure that my clips, each one of these is a clip, right? These are all clips. That they have about more or less similar volumes. Compressor. You see all of my tracks, most of them are on 0. So you want them, you want to have a similar volume throughout the whole thing before even the compressor's getting to work. And then that'll make, everything go a lot easier and work better.
El Andrés, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez.
All right. So now I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna put the main bus. Activate the main bus compressions and effects again, and then level out the vocals with the beat.
Siempre nos una y luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche.
Okay, so I'm not gonna use that compressor. Puig child. Let's see what else we got here. We got the DBX 160. Let me see how this works.
Siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos, en inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El Andrés, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. All the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos, en inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco laguna. Te tiro piropos, en inglés te enamoro. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
I cannot understand why this. It's like.
En inglés te enamoro esta. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte una vez. Oh, piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés, solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida. Sin ti.
So I kind of feel like that compressor is working for it. It is working on the vocal okay. It's not too bad. I don't know if perfect. Maybe it's not perfect, but let me see.
Nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby.
So here's without it.
Nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina.
One, two, one, two. Oh, looks like my receiver is running out of battery now. My microphone receiver. But here's without it.
Nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una.
Here's with it.
Nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una.
Dang it, man. You know, it's so close, but I feel like it's just still too strong. And I've brought the ratio very, very down, though. And it's still too strong. Like, All right, let's see what else we got. DPR 402.
Contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo te entiende. En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
What's going on here?
En portugués te seduzco.
Oh, shit. All right, first curse word of the broadcast, man. It only took an hour and a half, hour 10 minutes for me to say the word I just said. And I'm so embarrassed. And I've been trying to figure out what the heck is going on in this song. You know, like there's something just not working, and it's been this de-esser on the master track. All right, it's been hitting it too hard the whole time, and I didn't notice how hard it was hitting this on the master track.
Amoro esta tarde.
You see?
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Right, so that's been the problem this whole time, and some of you guys have probably been hearing it too. And I thought it was the compressor. I wasn't using the right compressor on the vocal, but it was this thing the whole time, the de-esser, man.
Amoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
There's more.
En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Digo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta.
Like, what's going on this part? Why does this sound like it keeps dropping in this area? And I don't hear anything going on. I don't see anything going on.
Esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. Esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. Esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ves.
Okay. Another rookie mistake discovered. Again, another de-esser, man. This de-esser is on the vocal bus, and this de-esser has also been hitting it too hard this whole time. And I've been just trying to figure out what's going on, but this teaches you why it's important to go through all of the effects on every track. Recheck the settings, recheck the compressors, recheck the de-essers. Sometimes these little things like this can be hidden. If you don't go through everything like I'm doing right now, I've been deactivating one effect at a time to find out what the culprit is. And one little thing like this can throw everything off on the mix.
Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para. Y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte,
Just
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes. Te ves espectacular.
Okay, and we're back. My receiver ran out of battery there. Just changed out the batteries for you. So, now we're actually getting somewhere, man. And, I feel a little bit embarrassed that you guys saw me, make these little mistakes. Because usually, I usually don't make those little mistakes. But little mistakes can turn into big ones in mixing, man, because mixing, it's all about the layering process. There's a name for it. Some people, you can call it stage gaining, but you have to stage everything. Stage EQ, stage gaining, stage de-essing, stage limiting. And what that means is you do it little by little, level by level, one thing on top of each other. And the thing is that at the very end, if you're looking at, it's like you look at this pyramid that you constructed, but as an analogy, right? Here's my pyramid that I constructed right here. I like that little thing. I think it's an orgone pyramid, something like that, with copper. So you construct this pyramid or building or whatever, and it's a little crooked on the top, and you don't know why. So you got to start looking at every block or every piece of construction all the way starting from the bottom to find out why it's a little crooked at the top. I'm not sure if that was the best. Yeah, that was a good analogy. That was a good analogy. So if you're enjoying if you're learning anything, if you're laughing at my mistakes, please donate. I got that little QR code on the top left right there. I'd appreciate it. And so now I'm gonna set the overall compression levels again. And we should be able to move along quicker with this now that we found out what the culprit was with all of these
Que
things.
nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida.
You know what's weird? I'm not feeling that compressor. I know. It's like, when am I just gonna stick with one?
Que nuestro amor que que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la
Okay.
laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You know what?
En inglés te enamoro.
I think this
esta
one's working.
tarde. En portugués te
Yeah,
seduzco
it's
esta
not
noche.
too much
En
or too
francés
little.
solo tengo que besarte.
It's really
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando.
this is working, man.
Tus ojos me
Just
llaman,
gotta make sure it's
baby.
not hitting it too hard.
Otra vez, solo
Like
tengo
that.
que
No,
flecharte.
gotta pull back.
Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú
Just
eres
about
mi
there, that's
vida.
fine right there,
Sin ti
around
el
there.
mundo se para.
Yeah,
Y
you see
no
it's hitting
gira,
it,
que
not too
nuestro
hard,
amor
but
que
I
siempre,
gotta set the attack and
que
release.
siempre viva la aventura
release is on
contigo,
4, that's
baby,
fine.
nunca termina. Que el destino siempre,
The release
siempre nos una.
on
Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte, besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte,
Just
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes.
Te ves espectacular.
Que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca
Yeah,
termina.
I'm satisfied
que el
with that.
destino siempre, siempre
Let me
nos
make
una.
sure- oh,
Te
boy.
llevo all the way,
This
baby,
is not
hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me
There we
quedo
go.
aquí contigo toda la noche en
Much
la
better.
laguna. Te tiro piropos.
There we go.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde. En portugués te seduzco
Yeah.
esta noche. En francés solo tengo que besarte. Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl. Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver. El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Okay.
Que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca
There we
termina.
go. The overall levels there for the vocals. Our problems are gone, people. We fixed them. Now I'm going to re-enable the ad-libs, run them through the bus. And I duplicated the same effects I have on the lead vocal right here as far as the bus compression, limiters and stuff. So it's basically same level for both. And we should be ready to go on this flight. So buckle vocals with the beat.
Te ve espectacular, espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para. amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos une.
I'm not feeling this delay on this track right here. I feel like we need another type of delay. And you know what? I'm gonna use this delay right here because I used this for the ambient delay is what I call it. Kind of like some people using a slap delay type of thing. But
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti.
so
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo,
Okay, here we
baby,
go.
nunca termina, que el destino siempre.
So this plugin is doing some type of panning on the delay.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti
I'm
el
trying to
mundo
see
se
if
para
maybe
y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre
if I double it up like this.
viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti.
No, I don't like it doubled up. I want it back how it was.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva,
Yeah, I like it like
la
that.
aventura contigo, baby,
And
nunca
if you have
termina,
headphones on, you
que
can
el
hear
destino siempre.
the delay is panning like back and forth on this plugin. All right. Let's see how that sounds with the music.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para
That works.
y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti, que a ninguna, me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna, te tiro piro.
For whatever reason, I'm not feeling this reverse reverb on this little part anymore. Maybe it sounded good before. It doesn't sound good no more.
Prefiero a ti, que a ninguna, me quedo aquí contigo
Yeah.
todo.
All right.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
Man, how come I don't like this anymore, this part?
Que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
I mean, it sounded fine before. I don't like it no more.
Que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
What else might work? Let's see.
Que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby.
No, I don't like that.
Que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
What else? What?
Siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
Let's see if that matches.
Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti.
I'm just feeling like this is one of those times where the intention was good, but the execution was not.
Que el
It's like,
destino siempre.
it's just. I'm trying to make this
Que el
work.
destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
Okay, I think that works right there.
Termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti.
What would happen if I left that part solo?
Digo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna.
Nah.
Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés.
So right here, when he says Laguna, I feel like that should have some reverb on Laguna. You know?
Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
Or like, you know, it needs some waves, it needs water. It's a laguna. A lagoon for you, you know, if you don't get it. You're slow. If you didn't get Laguna was lagoon, come on now. You should be able to know that.
Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tu es belle.
So you see these ad-libs? I feel like they're too low-end heavy.
Tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
Tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués
There we
te
go.
seduzco esta noche.
Tu es belle.
En francés.
Yeah, that's a little clearer, a little better right there. You know,
Tiro piropos.
You're
thing is
beautiful.
that
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués.
I was going for the telephone sound effect, kind of something like that, but
Tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés
I just
te
try to go with
enamoro
what the
esta
song
tarde.
is,
Voz linda.
En
what I'm feeling
portugués
with the
te
song.
seduzco esta noche.
Tu es belle.
En francés.
All right, so there it's clear enough and enough of a filter as well for it to be differentiated from the lead vocal.
Baby,
I'm gonna be with you so
oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando.
Yeah, I feel like this track needs the same EQ.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada
This distortion is like, I'm not feeling the distortion, man.
parte.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular, espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime
Okay, I like that better now. Now the only thing I feel is really like is missing on this ad-lib track is a little bit of wetness, man. It's just a little dry. So for some ambience reverb, I really like the 140 from UAD. UAD rules when it comes to plugins, man.
Te voy a besar.
una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve
Yeah, there we go.
espectacular, espectacular.
Better.
En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime
And I can leave the other track, ad-lib track dry because you always want there to be some type of difference, you know.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués te
It's important to create differences between the tracks, contrast.
espectacular. En ese dress esta noche.
And I'm gonna start wrapping up this mix, man. I gotta bounce it.
Espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes.
All right. So guys, now I'm gonna work on bouncing this mix, man. And you know what? It's not even. I'm not even gonna be done with the project. I'm gonna bounce this mix, and I still have to master it. This track is not even. It's not even mastered yet. It's not gonna be mastered when I bounce it. So, in order for me to master this track later on, whenever I'm mastering it, I'm going to export the vocals in different layers of it, and bounce the instrumental as well, and then re-import all of those tracks into a new session in Pro Tools, and then work on it from there. And I may do another live broadcast for that one, possibly as well, to master the track, so you guys can see the complete process of, you know, what it takes to bring this music to completion. And you know, when you hear the pieces individually being put together, it doesn't sound like much yet. You might wonder, where are you going with this? Where is he going with this? But you put it together like a jigsaw puzzle, you know, and it works out at the end. So bear with me while I adjust the volume. I don't want to blast your ears off.
Hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada vez te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para. Y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La quiero a ti,
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada vez quiero a ti,
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti,
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués te seduzco
Also, while I'm working on this, guys, I do want to let you know about a couple of things. I do have some things going on I'd like to let you know about. I do have discounted equipment available for sale. I put the link down there, wiresmidi.com/eBay. But really, the special that I have going on right now that I want to let you know about, and which I'm looking for it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, here we go. Boom, right there. I've got Pro Tools available for sale. That's right. I've got Pro Tools, Avid Pro Tools available for sale. Pro Tools Studio Edition, which has most of what you need for most people. And so I have that available for you for only $575. And that's what I'm using right here is Pro Tools. Now, that comes with the basic tools that you need to get started. Obviously, that does not include like the Waves plugins. Like I'm using more plugins than what's included in the basic version of Pro Tools. You know, because I'm using Pro Tools with Waves plugins and also UAD plugins. And I also have some Fab Filter plugins. And I think that that's it. That's really all I'm using on here. And I might have a couple other things in there, but those are the main plugin packs. So you can get that after getting Pro Tools, but you need Pro Tools first. All right, Pro Tools is the way for you to get the highest sound quality possible from your productions. There's a reason why all audio professionals that mix and master use Pro Tools. Okay. Now, obviously, we have some people out there that maybe don't use Pro Tools that can also do a good job with other software. All right. And it's been done. I'm not saying that you can't make good music on other software, but Pro Tools is the reliable standard for you to be able to make any genre of music. And I can tell you guys, I've tried many different DAWs, digital audio workstations out there. I've tried different genres of music on those different DAWs. And I've compared what all has its own sound, just like every other DAW has its own sound, and there's other people that don't agree with me on that. You know, they want to pretend like all DAWs should sound the same, but they don't. Pro Tools is the one that helps you sound the way that you want to sound, that you hear yourself, how you hear yourself sounding. All right. You hear yourself sounding a certain way, or you envision yourself, you know, and when you record on your DAW, you're not getting the results that you expected, right? That's why you got to get Pro Tools. Pro Tools will give you the results that you expect to get every single time. Get it right now for only $575, which usually most people, they're selling Pro Tools Studio, this version of Pro Tools. I've seen it all the way up to $699. If you go to the store, you might find it for $699 at some stores. $599 if you go on avid.com and get the download version. So I have it cheaper than what's available on the Pro Tools website. All right, I am an authorized reseller, or I partnered up with an authorized reseller, so I'm able to resell it because of that. All right, guys. So that's the spiel. Take advantage of that if you like. And let me finish working on this mix while you check that out.
Mira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti. Mira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde. Mira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh, oh yes, baby, tú eres mi. Quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh, oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo.
Yeah, my computer's tripping a little bit because I've got several programs running for the for the stream. I gotta get a newer computer so I can do this better.
Voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular, espectacular. En ese dress, esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, no vamos. Me tienes baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre, siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde.
Você linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte
Te voy a besar.
una vez. Voy a celebrar,
Você linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tu é bela.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
Con esse boy.
Cada vez te ves espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
Be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a la laguna. Te tiro, baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde.
Você linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tu é bela.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
Con esse boy.
Cada vez te ves espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
Be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde.
Você linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
All right, yeah, I feel like it's coming together very well now. I feel like I just want to make this last final touch before I bounce it. And it's on this part right here. And this part, I feel like there could be a reverb or something just to differentiate this little part right here.
Que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
I want that to be exaggerated. It's the last time I think he says it in the song, or near the last, but it's near the end of the song. So, near the end of the song, I usually like to do something that stands out. And so, I mean, it'll be just something simple, but the thing is that this is gonna be on its own track, or it doesn't have to be on its own track. I could just automate a reverb on this track. All right, I'll automate a reverb on the track. And no, I'm not gonna automate an aux send. That's not what I want. That's not the sound I want. I want this to sound like he's deep in the reverb.
Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la contigo me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
Just like that. The air reverb does the trick a lot of times. You know, the only thing is that I try to be careful to not overuse the same reverb every time. I have an alarm going off in the background because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Really annoying alarm. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic. To enable only on that part. So let's see here.
Hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
Yep, that was it.
Hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti, que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos, que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
And there's one more thing I can do here to make it stand out.
Que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
So I just have to filter the beat a little bit. Let's beat on this part. Now we could either filter it so that we cut out the low end and leave only the mid to high, or we cut out the high end and leave only the mid to low.
Que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna.
What I did right there is I and left only the high frequency, because before then I'm already doing a low pass filter. So I'm gonna have the low pass filter fade into the high pass filter.
La luna, te prefiero. La luna, te prefiero a ti, que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí.
That's it, baby. I'm gonna double check this on my speakers real quick because I've been hearing it on my headphones just to make sure the mix is all right so I can bounce it.
Noche quiero ver el Andrés. Vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. O dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino camina al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La en ese dress te ve espectacular.
Shit's crazy.
Te ve espectacular. Solo tengo que besarte
Te voy a besar.
una vez. Voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve nos vamos de rumbo por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
Wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby. Solo tengo que besarte
Te voy a besar.
una vez. Voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes de mis piropos. Y cada vez que te miro, el mundo para de girar. Come over here, girl. Get close to me. Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes. Esta noche
Do it better.
en francés solo tengo que besarte
Te voy a besar.
una vez. Voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos. Esta noche en francés solo tengo que besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte, girl.
Be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular en ese dress. Esta noche quiero ver el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando
You look so sexy in that
al
dress.
revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
I'm so into you.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes,
Te ves espectacular. Beautiful.
en inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre. Caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. Caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva.
A besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress, esta noche quiero ver
I'm gonna make you mine.
el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Voz linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte,
I
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular en ese dress. Besarte una vez, voy a celebrarte,
I
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular en ese dress. Esta noche quiero ver el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí.
so sexy in that
Al
dress.
revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
I'm so into you.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte. Una vez, oh yes.
Te ves espectacular.
Besarte una vez, voy a celebrarte,
I
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En besarte una vez, voy a celebrarte, girl.
I wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress, esta noche quiero ver el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes. Aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna. Te prefiero a ti que a ninguna. Me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos
You're beautiful.
en inglés, te enamoro esta tarde.
Vos es linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte, besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte,
I
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime, aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre nos una. Quiero ver
I'm gonna make you mine.
el undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre quiero ver
I'm gonna make you mine.
el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez.
You mine.
El undress, moví. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre quiero ver
I'm gonna make you mine.
el undress. Nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando. Al revés, tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh yes, baby, tú eres mi vida. Sin ti el mundo se para y no gira.
Yo. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please subscribe. I want to do more of these streamings, more of these streams where I'm mixing, mastering, recording. So if you're interested in seeing how all of these processes work, or maybe you're an audio engineer like myself and maybe you like to watch other guys like yourself work, you know, maybe you're expanding your knowledge, whatever it is, man, please tune in. And I am sharing as much information as I can. You know, I used to be the type of person where I wanted to keep everything to myself, uh, because it took me a long time to learn all of these things. You know, it hasn't been easy. A lot of trial and error, and even today, if you were paying attention, I went through, you know, a couple of trials and errors through this little process, which was supposed to be simple. You know, it was already, hey, it's already been worked on. It's already been, you know, touched up and mixed. And I came into it today and I had to basically mix the whole thing over again, you know, and made mistakes along the way, but I fixed them. I got them to where they're supposed to be, the levels with everything. And this is a mix right here. Okay, but it is not mastered. All right, um, so this is where I'm gonna leave it as far as the mix goes for right now. And then I'm gonna hear back from Tony Serrot. Um, if you look up Tony Serrot, that's the artist that you're listening to here today. On Look him up on YouTube, actually on Instagram. He has his music on Spotify, Apple Music, all the platforms. Tony, Tony, Serrot, or Serrot, Serrot. And he has a lot of good songs on the platforms, and I've worked on all of them. You know, it's been a pleasure working with Tony. He's a good artist to work with because he's patient. This project right here he's already been waiting for me to finish it for a couple of weeks, and so now I'm gonna send him this mix, and he's gonna give me his notes. He's gonna let me know if there's anything that he wants to modify, change, and if he doesn't, whatever he wants me to modify, I will. And then after that, I will master it, and I might stream again when I'm mastering it so that you can see the whole process and then hear the final result. And a lot of people, if they like the mix good enough, they might leave it like that and not even master it. You know, a lot of songs are have been released in that way. But this is one of those tracks where we want to take it to its full potential possible. And Tony Serrot is one of those artists that likes to make sure that his projects are to 100% level completion as possible. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and let this whole track play from the beginning to end. And while it's doing that, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen, please bless my Cash App. Okay. Bless my Cash App, bless my PayPal. It's all in the link right there. When you go to that link, you'll see my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. You can even use a credit card, debit card, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Thank you everybody for the donations that you have made today. I really appreciate it so far. Everybody that's been participating. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bounce this song from beginning to end. It's only about 3 minutes or less, and then we're gonna wrap this up. So make sure you follow. You know what they say, like and subscribe. I don't even want to say it, but I gotta say it, right? Apparently people forget if you don't say it. I mean, if you don't tell people to like and subscribe, they don't know what to do, man. They don't know what to do, so you gotta tell them, man. I gotta tell you, man, like, subscribe, donate, if whatever you can, so we can upgrade our equipment to the latest stuff, and I can bring you better content without my computer crashing, stuttering, or restarting. You know what I'm saying, man? I appreciate you guys. Here we go. I'm about to bounce a song.
Mami, me encanta cuando te ríes de mis piropos. Y cada vez que te miro, el mundo para de girar. Come over here, girl. Get close to me. Real close. Tony Serrot.
Baby, tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira, que nuestro amor que siempre viva, la aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina, que el destino siempre nos una, te llevo all the way, baby, hasta la luna, te prefiero a ti,
Hasta la luna, baby.
que a ninguna, me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna, te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Vos sos linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte.
Te voy a besar.
Una vez voy a celebrarte, girl.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Cada mes te ve espectacular, espectacular. En ese dress esta noche quiero ver.
I'm gonna make you mine.
El undress, nos vamos de rumba por ahí. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby.
I wanna be with you so
Oh,
bad.
dime yes, me tienes caminando, caminando al revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
Yo sé que te encanta.
Otra vez, solo tengo que flecharte una vez. Oh, oh yes, baby. Tú eres mi vida, sin ti el mundo se para y no gira. Que nuestro amor que siempre viva. La aventura contigo, baby, nunca termina. Que el destino siempre que a ninguna, me quedo aquí contigo toda la noche en la laguna. Te tiro piropos.
You're beautiful.
En inglés te enamoro esta tarde.
Vos sos linda.
En portugués te seduzco esta noche.
Tú es belle.
En francés solo tengo que besarte, besarte una vez. Voy a celebrarte,
I
girl.
wanna be with you so bad.
Cada mes te ve espectacular. En ese el undress, nos vamos de vapor. Luego después quiero estar contigo, baby. Oh, dime yes, me tienes caminando
You look so sexy in that
al
dress.
revés. Tus ojos me llaman, baby.
So into you.
Otra vez, solo tengo que darte una vez. Oh yes,
Te ves espectacular.
All right, all right, all right. Hey, that's all, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this broadcast. And until next time.